are back here on Girl Talk, and woo, this is going to be a fun one. I'll tell you what, Denise Drake has joined us with Coastal Paternity. Okay, I just got to ask, what? What is it? Yeah, what? Well, no, in my mind, in my Jerry Springer-esque mind,
So
you said it. Yeah, you got to go there. I mean, is
So
this about baby daddy?
Yes
You
and
said-
no. Yes and no. I know. Everybody associates us with Jerry Springer, but it's more. We do. I'm a registered nurse, and open the practice. I do court-ordered and private DNA paternity testing and drug testing, and we are established to help families identify whether or not this truly is their child. We do a lot of pre-birth DNA testing, and I know you're thinking, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Pre-birth DNA testing is when the mom is just recently pregnant. She's got to be at least 8 weeks pregnant, and she doesn't know who the dad is.
Okay.
She may have had multiple partners, obviously, and she can come in and we do pre-birth DNA testing. We do a blood draw for mom.
Okay.
And it's a cheek swab from the dad, and it's usually a process of elimination because it gets a little complicated. So she'll bring in the dad that she thinks it is, and we'll go ahead and do a cheek swab on him, and we get test results back within about a week. And it'll either be 0% that this is the father, or it'll be 99.999 that this is the father of the baby that is growing inside of you. And it's basically a process of elimination. And so if that turns out that it's 0,
Okay.
then she brings in the next dad. And then we
Okay.
kind of work down from there. But usually the moms know. They usually just have to listen to that little voice. They pretty much know, but it's usually the guy that's looking either for an exit strategy.
Is there a lot of stigma? We were talking before how really cool it is that we're actually having you on and you're talking about this. Because I think here in Beaufort, in the Low Country, there's military, there's lots of, young folks.
And primarily we focus in on the unmarried couples
Okay.
that have had a child, that the military ones. If they've had a child and now the dad or the mom joins the military, they're going to have to show proof that this is actually their child. So they have to come back and do paternity testing before they can add the child to their insurance for the benefits. We get grandparents that are raising children, they think, grandchildren, and then they'll call us and say, something's telling me that this may not be my child. And we can test the child and the grandparents and see whether or not there's a link.
And now is my question, how do we find you? I mean, how do we get to you? Well, now I know.
Yeah. I'm located in Beaufort at 30 Robert Smalls Parkway in the same building with Liberty Tax Office. You can go to my website, coastalpaternity.com.
All right.
You can schedule online. We do mobile testing. If the family doesn't feel comfortable coming to us, and usually it's the newborn. It's women that have just had a baby, and so the newborn, and they don't want to, it's a production trying to leave the house with a newborn child. So we'll go to the mom and make it a little bit easier. And we service families from here to Atlanta.
So that was going to be my question. I was going to ask, with being offering that mobile service, do you find that you have a pretty broad
reach?
Yes, and actually we do international testing too. Right now I'm working with a family that's the child's an adult child is in Somalia. And a young man came to me yesterday. He's got an adult child in Mexico City. And so we basically, I do the connection. I'll test the family member that is physically here, and then I make the connection with a collection laboratory close to that family member.
I was going to say, once I have that information, can you help guide me with what to do with it? Because I think I have the information. What the heck do I do with it now?
Yes. I work with multiple attorneys here that are local in the Beaufort area, and they're very familiar with what testing that we offer. And I can't promote one attorney over the other, but I can give them some resources that they can pick up the phone and go. A lot of the attorneys locally here will do a free consultation because they know that they're really trying to put the pieces together. But once we get the information, I'm talking to them constantly. I'm a nurse and, a mother of 3, so I'm constantly guiding them through.
We have this is a short segment, so we've got enough
questions.
enough information to be. But we'd love to talk with you again, and I think the more we know, the more we know.
Exactly.
So we're going to stay with us for this.
Okay.
Stay with us. We'll be back here on Girl Talk.